Algiers is not just a place on a map, it's a city with a living, breathing soul. Picture a grand old lady draped in white, gazing out at the Mediterranean, her stories etched into every wall and winding alley. This isn't a city for tourists to simply observe. It's a place of vibrant energy where every corner reveals something captivating. The air hums with a blend of history, hope, and the warm chaos of daily life. Algiers, known as Algiers the White for its sun-bleached buildings, is brought to life by its people, the true heart of the city. Their laughter echoes in courtyards, conversations spill from cafés, and kindness flows through the bustling streets. Walking here is like stepping into a storybook still being written where Ottoman palaces and French boulevards whisper old tales, and new chapters unfold every day. The city is a beautiful mix of then and now, where ancient traditions are woven into a forward-looking society. My journey was about more than seeing sights. It was about feeling the city's pulse and listening to its stories over sweet mint tea or during a spontaneous street celebration. Algiers doesn't just show you its beauty, it shares its spirit, inviting you to look beyond the headlines. Here you discover immense warmth, resilience, and an infectious love for life. This is a city that doesn't just welcome you, it embraces you, leaving a mark on your heart long after you leave. Algiers is a world, not just a city. In Algiers, the day begins with a gentle hum that grows into a symphony of life. Shopkeepers roll up shutters, the scent of fresh bread fills the air, and early greetings set the tone. Markets overflow with olives, spices, and dates, a feast for the senses and a vibrant social occasion. By midday, grand boulevards bustle with people, trams glide by, and cafés become perfect spots to watch the world go by. There's constant motion, yet always time for a kind word or a shared smile. Once I stumbled upon a wedding celebration spilling into the street. Drums, dancing, and pure joy, with strangers instantly welcomed into the festivities. As evening falls, families gather on balconies, the call to prayer echoes, and the city softens into tranquil strolls under glowing streetlights. Couples walk hand in hand, children play, and the city's heartbeat slows. This daily rhythm, from energetic mornings to peaceful nights, connects you deeply to Algiers and its people. Life here is a dance, spontaneous, open-hearted, and always inviting. In Algiers, every day feels like a celebration. Algiers is a masterpiece of architecture, shaped by centuries of history and culture. The ancient Casbah, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of winding alleys, hidden courtyards, and carved doors, a living museum where families have lived for generations. In contrast, the grand boulevards from the French era evoke Paris, with elegant buildings now housing shops, apartments, and lively cafes. This blend of North African and European styles gives Algiers its unique visual identity. The Mediterranean is ever present, its blue stretching beyond the city, with promenades where people gather to feel the sea breeze and watch ships drift by. Landmarks like the Kechawa Mosque and the Basilica of Notre Dame d'Afrique stand as proud sentinels, connecting the city's spiritual life to the sea. Intricate tilework, Ottoman domes, and French archways tell stories in every detail. Algiers is a city built not just of stone, but of stories and resilience. Its architecture is a tapestry, absorbing influences from across the world and weaving them into something entirely its own. Here, history and modern life coexist in every street. The city's beauty is both grand and deeply personal. Algiers is a place where the past and present are always in conversation. Music is the lifeblood of Algiers. It flows through every street and echoes in every heart. In old cafes, the soulful melodies of Chabi music tell stories of love and loss, while the mandolini's notes linger in the air. Walk a few blocks and you'll hear Rai music, modern, energetic, and full of youthful passion. Nearby, Andalusian music connects the city to its Mediterranean heritage, adding another layer to the city's soundscape. Celebration here is always accompanied by music and dance, wedding drums, clapping hands, and spontaneous joy that sweeps everyone in. The city's soundtrack is a vibrant mix of African, Arab, and European influences. Even daily life adds to the symphony. The call to prayer, market chatter, tram bells, and children's laughter. This is the true music of Algiers, a living, breathing soundtrack you can only experience here. It's not just background noise, it's the city's heartbeat. Music brings people together, transcending language and culture. In Algiers, every note tells a story. The city's spirit is always set to music. The warmth of Algiers is best felt at the family table, where hospitality is a way of life. Here, a simple conversation can lead to an invitation for a home-cooked meal, a genuine desire to share culture and food. I was welcomed into a Casbah home for Friday couscous, where 3 generations gathered, laughter filled the air, and plates overflowed with delicious food. Meals here are rituals of connection, expressions of community that make you feel instantly at home. Algerian cuisine is a fusion of Berber, Arab, Turkish, and French influences. Tagine, honey-soaked pastries, and street food like garantida and madjeb tell the story of the land and its people. The spirit of sharing extends beyond food. People are always ready to help, offer directions, or share a moment of their day. Once a woman walked with me for 10 minutes just to make sure I found my destination. This kindness is the true treasure of Algiers. In a world that can feel disconnected, human connection is cherished here. The warmth of its people is the city's most beautiful welcome. In Algiers, you're never just a visitor, you're family. Every meal is an invitation to belong. For years, Algeria was a hidden gem, but now, a new chapter is unfolding. In 2024, the country introduced visa on arrival, signaling a new era of openness and excitement. Algiers is changing. New hotels rise, tourism grows, but the city's unique character remains intact. The transformation feels organic. Algiers isn't chasing mass tourism, but preserving authenticity while welcoming the world. Locals see this as a chance to share their stories and change perceptions, proud to showcase their culture's richness. Young entrepreneurs open guesthouses, train as guides, and find creative ways to celebrate heritage. As a traveler, you feel this optimism. Interactions are genuine, and you're welcomed as a guest, not just a customer. Locals are curious about your story, eager to exchange perspectives. Visiting Algiers now is like being let in on a wonderful secret, a country on the cusp of a brilliant new dawn. The city's timeless hospitality makes every visitor feel part of something special. Algiers is opening its doors, but its heart has always been open. Now is the perfect time to discover it. To understand Algiers, you must feel the resilience of its people, a quiet strength woven into daily life. The city has weathered many storms, yet its spirit remains unbroken, rooted in pride, tradition, and hope. Older generations share stories of challenge and perseverance, passing down wisdom and a culture of solidarity. This collective strength shapes a city that faces the future with confidence. While Algeria has known hardship, the overwhelming feeling today is optimism and a forward-looking spirit. Algiers is defined not by its challenges, but by how its people overcome them with grace. Pride of place is everywhere, locals eager to share their city's marvels, history, and cuisine. This is more than national pride, it's a deep personal connection to home. The unbreakable spirit of Algiers is its most inspiring quality, a lesson in hope for all who visit. Here, resilience is a way of life. Algiers is the gateway to a country of breathtaking diversity and spirit. Beyond the city, Algeria unfolds into lush mountains, rolling hills, and the endless Sahara Desert. Each landscape shapes the national identity, from Berber villages in the Atlas Mountains to the vibrant cultures of the desert. The Sahara is not empty, it's alive with ancient traditions, music, and legendary hospitality. Events like the Saharan Tourism Festival celebrate this unique culture, and a night under desert stars is unforgettable. The connection to land, sea, mountains, desert is fundamental to the Algerian spirit. Algiers is the heart, but the nation's soul stretches far beyond. The city's faces, foods, and resilience reflect the diversity of the entire country. To discover Algiers is to begin a journey into the soul of Algeria, a land of endless wonder. The story of Algiers is just the beginning. My time in Algiers was more than a trip, it was a journey that changed me. The city gets under your skin, not just with its beauty, but with the warmth of its people. Here, I learned the power of kindness and open-hearted hospitality. Algiers isn't polished for tourists, it's real, vibrant, and alive with stories. The best moments aren't about sights, but about spontaneous connections, sharing a laugh, dancing in the street, or sipping mint tea with new friends. Algiers teaches you to slow down and embrace the unexpected. For the curious and open-hearted, this city offers an experience that is rich and deeply moving. Walk the Casbah, listen to Chabi music, and let the city reveal its secrets. Algiers is a place where ancient and modern worlds meet, and every visitor is welcomed with open arms. A journey here is about gaining a new perspective and discovering the beauty of human connection. The real Algiers is waiting, ready to embrace you.